set to go here in Ames. And with the wind behind them, that'll be a touchback for the Cyclones as they will start with the ball at the 25-yard line. Second down and 10. Rolling out on the play action. Barnett has his man Horn complete for the first down up to the 47-yard line. A 22-yard completion. Third down and 4 coming up here for the Cyclones.
Look at those slot receivers. Anticipates if they blitz to throw those quick passes.
Barnett, low throw intended for Josh Lentz. Klein keeps it. He's got the first down. And Collin Klein gets tackled by Jake Knott. But that's what this guy does so well. Klein back to pass for the first time. Throws, completes to his tight end, Zach Trujillo. And Trujillo up to the 44-yard line, picks up 15. Hubert. Hubert breaks a tackle. And he gets shoved out of bounds as he crosses midfield. Klein will keep it, rolls out, throws, completes to Miller. And Miller has a first down the far sideline. Picks up 11 yards. Play clock at 6. Klein tries to dump it out to Hubert, overthrew him. Third down and 11 coming up. This is a big play right now here defensively for Iowa State.
And not very often is Kansas State in a third and +10 situation. So it'll be very interesting to see how Collin Klein sits in the pocket and throws this football.
Does he throw it, or is this 2-down territory? Are you going to try to kick a field goal as you're with the wind? Empty backfield, 3rd and 11. Klein drops back. Pressured, escapes the pocket, and Klein is going to run. And it looks like he picks up the first down.
Middle of the field open.
Klein throwing to the end zone, and it's almost hauled in by Curry Sexton. Jeremy Reeves there on the coverage.
Well, Kansas State knows that Iowa State's going to be playing in man coverage, and they're going to take advantage of those one-on-one opportunities.
Anthony Cantelli on for a 41-yard field goal attempt. That would be a season long. And Cantelli's kick is good. It's 3rd and 4. Barnett back to pass. And that pass is incomplete. The guys on the Iowa State sideline want a pass interference. Not happy. They thought Nigel Malone got there too early. Klein, pressure, gets tripped up. A flag comes in the backfield as well. Ronnie Nelson with the sack. Let's see what this is for.
Look for a blitz pickup. We're throwing the ball to him.
Barnett over the middle, complete to Horn. First down.
He's going to put that ball up there and let them make a play.
He keeps it up the middle on the zone read. And Barnett will pick up 9 yards, tackled by Ty Zimmerman. Going for it on 4th and 1. Jeff Woody in the backfield.
Interesting that they line up in the shotgun 4th and 1.
Handoff is to Woody. He's got the first down and more. Across the 10. Ty Zimmerman and Trey Walker with a tackle.
Getting him involved in the running game is going to be key.
3rd and goal from the 3. Barnett to pass, touchdown. Trell Johnson. Collin Klein under center. And another timeout is going to be burned. Only 10 men on the field this time for Kansas State. Uncharacteristic mistakes by the Wildcats here in this first half. Terrell Miller in motion on 1st and 10. Klein hands off to Hubert. Hubert breaks a tackle. And John Hubert with an 11-yard run on 1st down, tackled by Jaquez Washington. Klein keeps it. Thought about pitching it. He didn't. Ran up the middle. Handoff. Hubert breaks it to the outside. And Hubert crosses midfield up to the 48-yard line of Iowa State as number 6 K-State has this trap game before they play West Virginia next week in Morgantown. Klein looking to pass off the zone read. Lofts one in the air. Completes it to Tremaine Thompson. Klein rolling out, asking for a block. He gets it. Dives forward across the 15, be marked down at the 14-yard line.
2 tight ends in the game.
Klein. The pitch to Hubert. And Hubert gets hit. Where do they mark him down? Jeremiah George made the tackle, but did he have enough for that 1st down? It's going to be so close.
Well, the option play was run to perfection by Collin Klein. He got to number 34, ate up the pitch man, and made a nice pitch to allow Hubert to use his skills and his speed. But again, Jeremiah George coming up and making a big stop.
And they are short. Klein tries to sneak it, and Klein with that push should have the 1st down. Tannehill, the tight end in motion. Handoff to Hubert, and Hubert gets stuffed. He'll lose a couple of yards. Klein, the pitch to Hubert. And Hubert gets tackled, and the flag comes in. The horse collar tackle by Jeremiah George.
Personal foul. Horse collar tackle.
You'll see that he got his hands just on his shoulder pads, and when you get your hands on the shoulder pads behind, there could be a lot of injury there with a pulled hamstring, or pulling a guy back like that can cause some serious injury. I think Roy Williams did that a few times to me when we played each other.
1st and goal now. From the 2, Klein patiently into the end zone, touchdown. And look at the emotion from Collin Klein. You don't see that often.
Well, I think this is a big game, and they know how big it is to come into Iowa State and play. This team hasn't been here ever. It's been 4 years since they've been back to Iowa State. But Collin Klein's showing his emotion and how important it is to drive the length of the field and score touchdowns to get this team motivated. They've been making some mistakes, so this might be the way for them to turn around.
Anthony Cantelli on for the extra point.
Man coverage by Kansas State.
Blitz is coming. Barnett throws on the run, incomplete, was looking for Jarvis West. A high punt, fair catch called. Tremaine Thompson fumbles it. Iowa State recovers. Barnett taking the shot to the end zone, and it's intercepted. Ty Zimmerman. And Zimmerman will run it back out to the 23-yard line. Wow.
When you have the opportunity that they just had inside, throwing the ball up for grabs and making a bad decision is not what you want to do as a quarterback. You need to take care of the football and put the ball where it's supposed to be. This was zone coverage. In zone coverage, if you see a guy in the zone, you go to your next read. You could have easily sent it off to his running back. He was on the outside. Created a big play.
Second straight week with an interception for Ty Zimmerman. Another 3rd and long, the fourth time this game for 3rd and 10 or more for Kansas State. Klein trying to set up the screen pass. And there to break it all up was Jake Knott as he tackles John Hubert for a loss of 3.
You ready for a read zone in here? It's quarterback and running back.
3rd and 8. Barnett has some room, runs, puts a move on to get the first down. Tackled from behind by Justin Tuggle. Barnett stepping up. Barnett escapes the pressure. Open man is Brun. Brun dives for the pylon, and they're going to say he was out of bounds.
After further review, the ruling on the field calls a stand. Stands is called. Touchdown.
A 30-yard touchdown pass to Ernst Brun. After a long discussion by the officials, they get it right. Klein with some time, steps up over the middle, completes to Lockett. And Lockett with a move cuts it back, still on his feet across the 25, down at the 24-yard line. A 45-yard completion to Tyler Lockett. Angelo Pease in the backfield. Klein over the middle, completes to his tight end, Travis Tannehill. 1st and 5 now. Klein keeps it. Klein cuts it back, touchdown! Second rushing touchdown of the game for Collin Klein, and that is a huge answer by the Wildcats. And they get a touchdown here, 5 plays, 69 yards, a minute and 30 seconds.
If you think about it, what a great play call. You know, 1st down. You know, let's give it a shot. Maybe we'll get a touchdown here. We'll be right back in it. Well, I think this is what I said. They really want to get in the locker room. They feel like right now they're in a good position to win this football game, only down by 3 points. But Kansas State will get the football back to start the second half.
Klein forced out of the pocket. Klein running, has the 1st down. Marked down at the 29-yard line. Klein passing, completes to his tight end, Travis Tannehill. Another 1st down, the late flag comes in.
I think you're going to get leading with the helmet on that hit. Klein might just run it.
Klein pressured, and he goes down. Sacked by Roosevelt Majid. Barnett again has it batted down, again by Meshach Williams. The pressure applied by Vila Tui, but Meshach Williams reading this one again.
Williams
That could have been a late hit.
Yeah. Well, look at how high he got, too.
Over the middle, pass is incomplete for Josh Lentz. Klein, play action. Throws, completes to Harper. Across midfield up to the 47-yard line. Offside calls. He's had 3 of them in this game. Angelo Pease in at tailback on 3rd and 7. Klein quickly throws, and it's incomplete. Dropped by Tremaine Thompson. In with the wind behind you. Gets it high up in the air. Takes a bounce, and it will be down at the 1. Jonathan Truman on special teams gets down there. A 43-yard punt for Dorr. Jeff Woody has the tailback. They give it to Woody, the power back, and Woody gets out of the end zone. And he will get no yards as he gets back to the 1-yard line. Alan Chapman came up from the corner position. Barnett passing, and again it's knocked down. You almost get the sense that Jared Barnett is just making up his mind as soon as he snaps the ball where he's going with it.
Maybe bringing pressure.
3rd and 10. Here comes the pressure. The pass is incomplete for Chantrell Johnson. Klein throws to his tight end, Travis Tannehill.
And then all of a sudden, at the very last second, he pops up and throws it to Tannehill and completes the pass. That's very hard to defend because you have to come up and respect the running game of Collin Klein. And when you do that, you open up the pass behind you.
2nd down and 3.
Expect him to stick with the running game.
Hubert gets the 1st down and more as he gets tackled by Dion Broomfield,
creating him to not make that catch.
A critical 3rd and 10 here for Kansas State.
Pressure's coming.
Klein tucks it, gets to the outside. Klein, touchdown! Unbelievable what this guy can do. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the day.
And he continues time and time again, his consistency, looking like he was going to throw the football, making a play with his legs. He covers a lot of ground. We talk about that. Doesn't look like he's a world-class sprinter, but it sure looks like that to the players on the field.
Do you hear how quiet it has gotten here at this stadium? Facing a 3rd and 10, and he runs 12 yards for his 3rd rushing touchdown.
Well, now Iowa State has really got to do a fantastic job offensively of taking the ball. I think this is a turning point in the game and driving all the way down the field and scoring.
Pressure coming off the corner. Barnett has a man open, completes to Aaron Horn. Barnett pressure, gets rid of it, completes to Johnson, and the ball comes loose. Nigel Malone with a recovery. Was his knee down, though?
What a nice throw by Barnett. Stepping back, feeling the pressure. The blitz was coming from the left side.
Running the option, the toss to Woody, touchdown! Klein will run, and Collin Klein will pick up a yard as A.J. Klein is there for the stop. 3rd and 5. Klein, pass, complete near side to Tyler Lockett for the 1st down. So 3rd and 8, can they convert again on 3rd down?
They're going to man.
Klein's pass to Harper's complete. Harper spins and picks up another 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of Iowa State. Handoff to Hubert. Bounces it outside, and Hubert, look at the effort. Jeremy Reeves tackles him, but a 5-yard run.
And he's done it by this, by being physical and by being fast. I think he's such a dynamic running back. We've talked about it. He loves that part of the game. Expect Klein to get in the mix right here.
Hubert again. And this time Hubert is corralled.
That's the idea right now. Hubert's out of the game. I think they believe and trust that he can pick up 2 yards.
This could be 2 down territory into the wind. It's Klein. And Klein, with that patience, picks up the first down. How many players are there that you can remember who have the patience of Collin Klein?
I don't think I've ever seen anybody like Collin Klein, the way that he uses his blocks and sets them up. He almost waited for the block to come around in front of him, block the guy, and then run.
In this half alone.
Outside pressure.
Klein again up the middle. And Collin Klein up to the 15-yard line. Jacquez Washington with a tackle after a 12-yard run for Klein. Klein keeps it, rolls out, dumps it off to his fullback, Braden Wilson. On third down, Klein. Can he be stopped? He is. Jake Knott comes up with a big stop. A 25-yard field goal attempt for Anthony Cantelli. He made from 41 in the first half. And his kick is good. The pass complete to Aaron Horn. Barnett dropping back, lost it over Chantrell Johnson. He had him wide open. They have to get to the 50.
Will they bring the pressure, or will they let him stand back there and throw the football?
Brown coming off the edge. The pass is incomplete. Not even close. Klein, they'll keep it. Klein. Is he out of bounds? Klein running the option. He keeps it. He falls down. Marked down a yard shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. Braden Wilson in the backfield.
I expect Collin Klein will take the ball right here for security purposes.
It is Klein. And Klein tackled by Jake Knott. He's awfully close. Into the winds. This one will be down inside the 5 with 2:17 to go. Jared Barnett forced out of the pocket. Barnett's going to run. Tries to put a move, but Arthur Brown was not fooled. Clock is winding down. Barnett throws, and that one is incomplete. And that will ice it. Angie Lee is our broadcast associate. The presidents of Fox Sports are Eric Shanks and Randy Freer. The executive vice president is John Entz. The coordinating producers, Judy Boyd and Jacob Ullman. Kansas State, number 6 in the country, will move to 6-0 for the 2nd straight year. 3-0 in the Big 12 as these two coaches, who have a lot of respect for each other, shake hands, and it's another hard-fought game between these two teams.
It sure is, and that's what I expected. But don't discredit what Iowa State did today. They played a very, very good Kansas State team and showed that they can compete with a top 10 team.
Let's go down to Darius Walker, who's standing by with Coach Snyder.
Hey, Coach, everyone suspected it would be the weather that was the issue today, but the issue today was really it was two good football teams playing in this game. How happy are you about your team's performance today?
Well, there's good and bad, as there is in every ball game. I think Paul and his staff and his players did a remarkable job. They played so hard and so well. We just had some trouble. I was pleased with our youngsters that we hung in there and, made it happen at the end of the ball game. We had some really good drives on offense. The 13-14 play drives, but a couple of them end up in field goals, and I think that was the difference in the ball game, just not being able to finish the drives.
Coach, your quarterback, Collin Klein, over 20 carries today. Is that something you expect to see every week, to have your quarterback carrying the ball that much?
You know, it's what we say all the time. You know, I can't tell you how many times he's going to carry, or John's going to carry, or Braden's going to carry, or how many times we're going to throw. You know, you'd like to be balanced and in all facets of the game, but you have to do whatever the defense gives you an opportunity to do. So it's not our call, really. It all depends on how the defense plays.
Well, Coach, we certainly appreciate it. Good luck next week.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
27-21. Kansas State remains undefeated as they beat Iowa State here in Ames, Iowa. We'll be right back with the AT&T Fox College Saturday postgame show here in Ames after this.